Welcome back to another Minecraft video. There's an arrow in my neck. As you can see, during the last episode we got a bunch of netherite. Well, this isn't the netherite we got. This is the netherite we got. But I didn't put it on my armor last episode because I just didn't have time. The video was 30 minutes long. It was actually a really well edited video. I put a lot of effort into it. I usually don't. In my normal videos, I just don't. I cut out everything where I don't talk, all the parts where I don't talk, I cut those out. See, I just did it right there. Anyway, I did do a little bit more. As you can see, there's a lot of trees over there. I put some interiors in there, and I got a little bit more stuff, but nothing too big. Anyway, I'm gonna go help my friend because his account, I think, got reset. That's what he said, it's the server owner. So I'm gonna go bring him some netherite and diamonds and other stuff like that. Weep. Oh, I actually made that. That was surprising. I thought I was gonna fail. That'd be funny, but it wasn't. I'm sad. Alright. Diamond reserves secured. And time to go. And I'm out of food. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, and look at this. For the first time in forever, there's actually 3 people online. I haven't seen this many people in like 2 weeks. Knock, knock. Hello. Yeah, I see you don't even need these diamonds. You want some diamonds? I'm rich. I've been grinding. There we go. I was still a typer. Those are actually all my diamonds, but I'm not gonna tell him that. Waffle Kingdom. Vivo's home. I think that, yeah, that's how you say that. Home founded February 18th. Probably should put a year somewhere in there, because that could get confusing. He has a friend on here. Hello. You want to see my house? Hey, follow me. Ooh. Welcome to the KFC Republic. There we go. Anyway, this is the policy room. Hours. Anyway, yeah, this is storage. This is the department room. Not really much in there. This is where the Secretary of State lives. He is a sheep. He is the pink sheep from the last episode. He is very important. This is the conference room. I think that's what that said. Let's go upstairs. He already beat me to it before I could type it. Also, I have a light switch. That's not how you spell switch, but okay. It controls the downstairs lights. But yeah, I've got this entire thing mapped out. Well, not the entire thing. I've gotten most of it. You know, I live here, he lives here, and then these guys live here. I spent way too much time on this. I don't go outside much. I didn't think you put this much time into this. Well, you'd be mistaken. What the? This mine? I didn't have this. Where did you come from? I got villagers. You wanna see my villagers? They're all right in here. They don't have like an entryway. They just like Mission Impossible that in. Oh. Come on, if you want to climb back up, you can. Alright, I'm coming in. Don't let the FBI see this. Oh God, no! Sit! No, bad, no. Stop it. No, dang it. No, bad dog, bad, no. Leave this man alone. Dang it. Stop it. There we go. He's a vicious one. Okay. Well, good thing it's not night, or else he would have just like let all the villagers out. No, Jared, no. Jerry, no. Get back in your home. Get in there, you. This is why I just use a water bucket to get out. Yeah, we go. Yeah, we go. Okay. I'm going to go to work on my base with my friend. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Okay, I need to go to typing.com or whatever it's called. There's much more that's going to happen this episode. I'm planning on it anyway. We're gonna go back to the Nether, and okay, I'm gonna stop playing stupid. Oh my God. Come here. Oh. PvP. Okay, stop it. Anyone else? Anyway, I think we're gonna go back to the Nether because I need potions. I want to be the one to beat the dragon. Maybe not this episode. Because I think on these types of servers, it's usually more of a, you invite a couple of friends to defeat it because it's just that kind of server. It's like a Hermitcraft. Where did I get Hungercraft from? Anyway, it's definitely a Hermitcraft situation, so I will be probably beating the Ender Dragon with a couple of other people. So we are about to go to the Nether. I'm going to go look for a fortress, and maybe even that bastion from earlier, because there might be some stuff left in mine over there, and also just some like general loot. I think I could take some threats, and I have some gapples too. I could take the threats with my armor, and the sword's really not the best that it could be. I think I can't remember what kind of sword I had. I think it may have been like slightly better, maybe worse. I can't really remember. This is a pretty good sword though, looting and sharpness, and possibly even fire aspect too if I use this book. There we go. We got the right book. Anyway, okay. Uh-oh. I'm getting flashbacks. Oh God. Okay. We are getting out of Dodge. I wish I could turn fog down so I could see where I was going. I probably can, I just don't know where on the menu. Oh hey, we got a bastion. Oh, it's literally the last one that I came from. It's the same bastion. Okay. Now I'm getting extra flashbacks. I'm not going down there. Nope. Not right now, anyway. We might go back later. But that's not the purpose of why I came here. I don't really mind if I die, I guess. It just means like a couple more hours of getting my gear back. But I have villagers, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I do have a totem, so dying is unlikely, but not impossible. Oh! Okay. That was the best thing I could have possibly... Okay, and he's right there. That was the best clutch I've ever done in my life. Actually, I think there was a cooler one I did in Bed Wars. I'm not gonna show it, though, because that would just be really annoying to my future self. Okay. Okay, looks like we found a brand new bastion. Is that a good bastion? I don't know. Looks pretty big. I guess I can get there because it's just like, it'll get me closer to my destination. Oh my god. That was dumb. I'm gonna be pretty straightforward with that. That was just objectively a stupid thing to do. And now we have to go across this. This is not fun. I'm really not a fan of this bastion, because it is right over lava. I will come back here though, okay? I'm gonna mark down these cords later. Cords? You mind? Why are you following me? Go away. Thank you. Why are there no fortresses in this nether? All I want to do is just, like, find a fortress for one, then trade with some piglins, so that way I can actually go home, because there's no possible way I can get back the way I came. I mean, maybe now that I have a couple ender pearls, I might be able to get back, but it's gonna be a very long and hard walk. Is that it? Please, for the love of God, tell me that is what I think it is. Oh! We found it. We found the only nether fortress in this entire nether, apparently. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get down there and we're gonna build the portal. Stop. Get me out of here. Oh, what's that? Use another use another portal to travel 7 kilometers to the overworld. Alright, so I was just making my way back home, and then I found the mansion. I'm very tempted to go explore it. I mean, I'm not that far from home. I could probably just make it there with like a portal. It's in one of these bags, my obsidian. Okay, there's a couple obsidian. There's a couple obsidian. But, yeah, I guess I could go look. I'll at least look at it, alright? There's probably some pretty okay loot in there. Probably a couple totems. I could use a couple more totems. I don't think I've ever seen whatever this is supposed to be. What is a resin clump? I've never heard of that before. Alright, well, I'm gonna take it anyway. Hey guys, look. Chicken jockey. That was the most unfunny thing I think I've ever said in my entire life. Get away. Oh god. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Oh my god. Well, it takes care of one. I have to deal with the entire armada. That's not the correct term at all. That is the term for the Spanish Navy. Alright, instead of going through the overworld to go back to that portal to go to the nether, I'm instead just going to go try and build a big bridge all the way to that nether fortress. Alright, there we go. We are basically all the way back. Now we have a completely safe tunnel all the way to the nether fortress. Okay, now we need to go to the nether fortress, because I need some blaze rods, I need some skelly skulls, I need everything. Hey. Oh, finally! Oh, that wither skeleton's my best friend. Alright, so I just decided to leave the nether with only one wither skull because it was taking way too long. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can speed it up by just making like a lot of nether brick and then making a giant square and then just like waiting for wither skeletons to spawn. But I got bored. I think I'm gonna look for the end portal right now because, you know, I have a bunch of these, I have a bunch of blaze powder. And I'm gonna go buy some ender pearls and go look for the end portal. So I'm gonna go do that. There we go. Now we have enough to get the full thing. I'm not sure if I want to start from here or if I want to start from the other portal. I'm just gonna start from here. Alright. The end is... Okay, that's not a good sign. No! Alright, so I just threw this Eye of Ender, as you saw. I'm not sure if I put the entire thing in, because I was just, like, watching YouTube shorts in the background. But I guess the end portal is actually really close to my house. Because I was going this way, and now I'm going this way. So let's see where it is. Alright. I have control of the end. It's in my territory. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, it's right there. Why is it so close to spawn? Hold on. What is this? It's actually really close. And it's in an underwater pool. Oh, look at that. We got the Eye of Ender smithing template. Is that what these are called? Yeah, smithing templates. I can't remember anymore. They keep adding things to the game, and then I forget about their existence. Because, like, I don't immediately look for it. I just like, okay, I guess that's in the game now. Oh, I found it! I found it! And we're one eye short. This is the most unlucky portal that you can get. Where you're just like one eye ender short. Alright, I'm marking down these coordinates. Alright. Now I don't really... Alright, I don't have feather, but... I think that like clears up this world fog and allows me to see a little bit further. But I'm pretty sure the pillager outpost is right there, and my house is like right over there. Now, I know this is a very ugly pillar, but this is the only way. Yeah, it's just the only way. Oh! Alright, so the owner said that I couldn't go and kill the dragon because he wanted to do it with everyone. But he did say that if I wanted to, I could bridge out from the main end island. Yeah, see, look, there's my house. But I can bridge out from the main end island to the, like, outer islands. That's gonna take a while, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm not gonna bring any of my stuff in case I fall into the void. I think I'm just gonna, like, go mine for some diamond armor. Then I'm gonna go in, gonna go bridge, and then, just gonna go grab some elytras. Alright, I'm not really sure at which point I stopped recording, but basically I went to the end, and then realized that I still had my anti-poverty axe on me. So then I had to go jump into the void, not with it on me, but like I threw it over, I threw out everything in my inventory. threw myself off a cliff, came back with some wood so I could put it in a chest, and now I'm back on the road again. Alright, so whenever I went to the end, I realized that I couldn't get any of the stuff from the end that I collected back to the overworld. So then I had the genius idea of grabbing some ender chests. Now I just need to go buy another few ender pearls and go mine some obsidian, and then boom, my master plan will become real. Okay, there we go. Now I just have to jump into the void, and all that delicious loot should be mine. Alright, let's see if my theorem was correct. I am a genius. I've been walking around in the end for for a while. I haven't seen a single ship, or I mean just any end city in general. And now I see the coolest one. Now I gotta bridge all the way up there and then steal the elytra. Why am I bridging over here? It's over. The thing's over there. Am I stupid? Buongiorno, nerd. I'll be having that. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Alright, I traveled for another hour in the end, and I finally found another end city. Buongiorno! Pop. Can I get a diamond pick with anything other than... Alright, thank you. I want efficiency. I want an efficiency diamond pickaxe. Is that too much to ask for? Because collecting blocks out here is just so difficult. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy first. Bap, 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 bap. Thank you. This is mine. Alright. Now I just gotta make it over there. Okay. I might remember how to use this thing. There we go. Easy as pie. Oh god! Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. At least I have one elytra though. Alright, so I just got out of the shower and then I saw that these two were online. So I decided to show them that I had gone to the end with my brand new elytra. So then they went to the end, and I'm just going to be waiting for them to return. They're probably going to get some elytras and become very rich like me. I would go with them, but I don't have a backup suit of armor because, can we get a replay? Oh god! Thanks. If you look in chat, one of them already died. I'm pretty sure they're both bedrock, which explains a lot. Will you stop shooting me? Why do your arrows actually do damage? I'm wearing full netherite. Actually, I see why they're doing damage, actually. Alright, so one of those guys I was talking about earlier that I let use my end portal, they accidentally fell off into the void, so I need to go rescue them. And there's going to be a pretty good reward, so this guy says anyway. Hopefully you guys read that. Just like pause it real quick. Alright, so I've been in the end for a very... There we go. For a very long time. Okay, I keep going in, I keep getting more and more elytras, and I'm becoming very rich and very powerful. Look at my inventory. Look at all these shulker boxes and all this. And then we got this, that one's empty. Look at all this diamond armor, a couple saddles, a lot of these, a lot of elytras. And all of those are broken because whenever I go to a new end city, I usually just pick up the fully mended one, so that way I can just keep flying. But I also got these, and then, you know, all my armor, and, you know, this and that. So much stuff. I need to stop going to the end, though, because I think I've gotten about just as many elytras as I need. What we need to build is an experience farm. And I have the coordinates to a zombie spawner, or a skeleton spawner, I can't remember. Either way, we might be able to get some pretty good experience. It's like right next to the end city. Also, I need to put a couple flags there so people know that it's my property. Maybe I should like tax people a couple diamonds for going in. That'd be funny. Actually, I think I will do that. That is a great idea. Alright, I'm gonna sleep first, and then I'm gonna do that. Okay, I really need to make this look a little bit better. I'm gonna come back with a couple blocks and maybe make this look a little bit better. But for the time being, I'm just gonna put a chest here that says, cut to me whenever this is fully done. Alright, there we go. End entry tax. 5 diamonds. Alright, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make this look a little bit better.